Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the video. My name is Bradleywalkr. I'm an online coach and personal trainer from Glasgow, and I specialise in getting you into the best shape of your life. So again, welcome to the video. So the reason why I'm making this video is because right now I'm in a diet or a cut until the gym's open, because I want to try and get as lean as possible and in my best shape ever for the gym's reopening. The last lockdown I done it and I came back in the best shape in my life. So this time I want to beat that this time round. And I'm basically showing you along the way what I'm doing to make sure I do that. Now this cut has been made a bit short term, so it's not the best way to go and do things to get as lean and as big as possible, or to get shredded, but it's what I'm doing right now to try and get into as best shape as possible for the gym's reopening, because I want to be fucking solid the first day that opens. So a reason why I'm making this video as well is because people keep asking me, how is your body changing so much right now? What is happening? Why is it looking so different already? I've only been dieting for about 6 weeks now, and I'm starting to see massive changes in my physique, and people are asking how's that quite happening. So I thought I might just as well explain the recent change that I've done and why. So before I get started and get right into all this, can I just please ask that if you like this video, please make sure you like it, tell some friends about it, and if you subscribe to the channel, it's much appreciated, so thank you in advance. So as I said, I've been in a deficit now for about 6 weeks, trying to get as lean as possible for when the gym's open. And while I'm doing this, I basically need to keep making adaptations along the way to kind of give my body, one, a reason to change, and kind of keep it guessing almost of what's happening, right? So that's a terrible explanation of that, but anyway, that's what I'm basically doing, changing things up quite frequently to get a reason to change quickly in the short term. And again, just for anybody that's gone out and maybe trying to copy this isn't going to get you the best results possible, but it's just what I can do with this short space of time. And I just thought I might as well show you along the way how I can change my physique. So as I say, I want to be in the kind of best shape I possibly can be for when the gym's open back up. And because of that, I'm making a few changes this week to ensure that I go and get that, because I really want to achieve this goal. So the first thing I'm doing is pretty simple. I'm changing up my calorie intake. As well as that, obviously my carbs will come down a wee bit as well. So I'm basically going from 2,500 calories to 2,200 calories. I was on the 2,500 calories for 2 weeks. And as we've only got 2 weeks to go, I'm dropping them down a wee bit more just to try and squeeze every little bit of progress I can out of this deficit. Now, while I'm doing that, I probably will lose a little bit of muscle mass and size, but I know for a fact when I go and hit the gym that I'll regain all that back very, very quickly. So that's the reason why I'm sacrificing some size before the gym's open to just get that little bit leaner right now. So again, dropping the calories down by 300. That'll also make sure that'll also mean that my carbs come down a wee bit as well. And again, this is just giving my body another reason to go and change, as it might start to get used to kind of the calories I'm on. So I'm just basically changing things up quickly before it even gets a chance to get used to that, to kind of again speed up this fat loss process. Don't use this for long term bucks. It does not work long term. This is only used for short term. So again, by dropping the calories 300 more, it's just going to again make me burn a bit more fat. The next big change is, well, I'm going to start taking something. I'm going to start taking something to help me basically look bigger and be stronger while training. And the reason why is because I really, really want to make sure I get into the best shape possible before the gym's open. So I thought I'd tell you what I'm going to be taking. What I'm going to be starting is creatine monohydrate. Did you think that was something else? Maybe somebody did. I've had a few questions about if I'm doing the old jabs, if I'm taking some, but I'm no. Creatine monohydrate is going to be what I'm starting. So if you don't know what creatine monohydrate is, it's essentially something we get in meats, but the quantity we get in meats is very, very low, so you can supplement it to get much more. Well, supplementing creatine has a couple of benefits, but basically the main one is it helps you lift for a little bit more and go for a little bit longer in your training session, right? Now I could go and try and explain this and give you this big scientific fucking explanation, but just imagine, right, to make it nice and simple, creatine will help you get that one extra little rep in a training session, and that's what it does. It doesn't do anything else, it just helps you that little bit extra bit to basically recycle energy, so you can get that maybe 1 or 2 reps extra than you usually would. As well as that, creatine, when you take it, something I've noticed is it helps your muscles retain more water weight, so it makes them actually look bigger. So one of the main reasons I'm taking it is not to get stronger, is because I know it'll make my physique look bigger when I go back to training, right? And creatine is just something that is useful to use, you know what I mean? If it's there, why not go use it? What's the harm in it, right? So that's why I'm using it, to basically make me look a bit bigger before the gyms open up and fill out my muscles a little bit more. That's my secret weapon. That's what I done last time as well, and it really made my physique transform. So there we go. Just before I go into that, so as I say, it makes my physique transform. Creatine isn't going to make your physique radically change overnight. It's just going to make small changes that will kind of It's just going to make small changes, but if all these little small changes are all piled up, they make a bigger difference as you go along, right? As I'm going to be getting leaner, the leaner you get, the bigger you actually look, which is a weird thing, but the reason is because your fat's stripping away, your muscles just seem to look bigger for whatever reason, right? So taking that creatine is just going to almost like, imagine putting a little bit extra bit of air into them, if you will, except there's no air, it's water. So all that aside, right, if you want to know more about creatine, please comment down below and I'll tell you more about it, and I'll go into a much more in-depth video on it. So I'm just going to tell you exactly how much I'm taking, how often I'm taking it, how I have it as well to ensure that it absorbs right, and what I'm expecting to happen from it. So firstly, how much I'm taking each day is 5 grams of creatine every day. It's that simple. How often am I taking it? Every day. It's that simple. 5 grams of creatine is all you need. You don't need to take any more. If you take any less, you're not getting the maximum benefits from it. So keep it nice and simple, just take 5 grams each day. Most tubs of creatine will tell you need to cycle on and off and you need to do loading phases, but these are all just methods to make you think it does more than what it actually does. And when they tell you to load up on it, it just makes you waste more quicker, so you need to buy more again. So just go with 5 grams of creatine every day. I personally have it in a powder form, so I just find it easy to get in that way. Again, I say I'll be taking it every day, and how I'll be having it is I have it in a kind of little greens shake I make. So I basically got these kind of powder greens that I make, pull them into a wee cup, I add some fruit juice into that, and then I put my creatine in it, and I blend it up in the morning, straight after my breakfast, and I drink that. And that's exactly how I take it, and that's just basically to ensure that it absorbs as best it possibly can. I did at points just scoop creatine straight into the back of my mouth and take it that way, but this way is meant to be better for absorption, so I thought I may as well try it this way around and do it properly this time. And last but not least, what I'm expecting from this, again, is just to help my muscles fill out a little bit more and look a little bit bigger, retain a little bit of muscle mass, and just overall kind of help the overall look of my physique. I don't care about being the strongest guy in the gym, I just want to look my best all the time. So that's what I'm expecting to happen. Hopefully I got you that one, maybe you thought I was going to be taking something different with the thumbnail, but it's not, it's just creatine I'm going to be taking. So when you see my pictures got on Instagram and they're looking fucking sick, you'll know exactly why it's happened. If you want, go date yourself, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Pretty much anybody can take protein, it's a well-tested supplement, probably the most tested on the market. The only people I would say maybe not to take creatine would be if you have male pattern baldness in your family. It can supposedly kind of speed up that, but I have a shit ton of hair, so I should be fine anyway. But that's what I'm expecting to happen, that's what I'm taking. Let's see what happens, I guess. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, bye bye.